G'day guys, what's going on? It's Cody Orgel coming to you guys with a video. Today I've got an awesome bike here to share with you guys. I picked up the Kona Sutra LTD 2020 model. This is brand spanking new out of Commuter Cycles. Shout out to those guys in Brunswick, in Melbourne. Thank you guys. They hooked me up with this beautiful ride. Not sponsored or anything. Just wanted to shout them out because they're like the only commuter adventure cycling shop in my vicinity, and they had so much to choose from. But I chose this thing because it is a beast. I'm in love with it. Ow! As you guys can see, we've got some bike packing bags. I updated to Apidura. So we've got an Apidura frame bag and a saddle pack as well. 14 litres, 17 litres. So they're two together is almost like two rear panniers. They didn't have handlebar bags when I picked it up, so I'm gonna be picking those up in about a week's time or something like that. Super sick bike. But I've just taken this rig for a first spin out here in the Bunyip State Forest. And yeah, it's so good. Rides really, really good. Even on the uphills, it has enough. It has like 11 on the back and a single at the front, but it has plenty enough to get you up the real steep hills. Like as you can see in this footage, on my Surly that I converted into like a gravel bike, I couldn't get it up that hill there. It just wouldn't go because I don't know, it's just like, just couldn't do it. But this bike, so good. And it's really light. It's made of steel, but for some reason it's still really light compared to my Surly long haul trucker at least. What are you doing, Jet? I brought my dog out here. You all right, buddy? What are you doing? He's having a ball. So yeah, guys, let's quickly go over the bike. We'll talk a little bit about it. What I've done to it, I put on my cargo cages at the front here, and I put on like this top tube bag that I did have with it. First, what I'll say is I'm gonna be doing a complete review of the bike once I've given it some miles and tested it really out to its limits, I guess, and give it a good run for its money, and then I'll come back to you guys with a real in-depth review. But right now, this is like an overview and a new bike day kind of excitement video, just sharing this awesome rig with you guys, because let's be honest, my Surly, since I converted it, I tried converting it to a gravel bike, but it just wouldn't ride like a really nice gravel bike. After hopping on this thing, I'm not going back. Like, this thing rides like a bloody dream. It's just phenomenal. So I took my top tube bag that I already had from Roswell Attack series, put that on there. It's getting real windy. But yeah, then the two Apidura bags, chucked on my pedals, and I got my Transit Juice bottle down here, which fits really nice with enough clearance. Should be able to fit water bottles under there as well, which would be really good. It has mounts here and here for water bottles too. But this Apidura frame bag kind of fits almost perfectly, even though it's like made to fit, you know, a huge range of bikes. But still, it fits really, really good for an off-the-shelf sort of bike bag. And I also chucked on my Brooks saddle on this thing too. It did come with, would have been Kona, I guess, branded saddle. It was really lightweight, low profile, but for me, it was a bit sore, and this is what I've broken into. So this is really, really comfortable, and it fits really good. So we put that on the bike instead. But the great thing about this bike is it comes with WTB Venture 50mm tires, which are 5mm thicker than my WTB Riddlers that I had. And the design on these tires are really nice. They ride really good on road, but they also have grip to get you up those steep hills like coming up here when you're on gravel, and they do really well. So I'm really pleased with these. When I brought them, they were just tubes, but they are able to run tubeless, so I'm going to be making the conversion there in a while. Overall, guys, it's a really, really good bike, and I just bloody love it. It comes with a race face cog at the front, and it has SRAM Rival. Yeah, it's bloody amazing. It rides really, really good. Also, the handlebars are slightly flared. If you go for the Kona Rove ST, I think it is, the purple one, it's more of like just commuter sort of style handlebars, if you know what I mean. So these have a slight flare, not as much as the 50mm bars that I had on the Surly, which were like really wide ones. However, they're still, you know, they're pretty good bars. I mean, I've slowly have to get used to adjusting back down to a less flared bar, but other than that, they're really good. And then overall, the color of the bike is amazing. It comes in that that sort of earthy tone. I don't know, I think it's called like an earthy gray, or an earthy gray, I think it is. And it's amazing. Also, another thing that I like about this bike specifically is that it comes with it comes with 4 eyelets on either side of the frame. So it has that Salsa Fargo and I guess the Surly capabilities when it comes to mounting stuff on the front fork. because like the Ogre and some other Surleys come with a lot of eyelets at the front, and that was one of the things that I really wanted, because my Surley that I had with its Navara fixed on fork, thanks to CP, only had one eyelet, and I couldn't mount this properly. I had to like zip tie it and stuff, but you get so much more versatility here with this bike. But overall, guys, it's been a dream to ride so far. It also comes with, I think it's hydraulic disc brakes as well at the front and the back, which pull up really, really quick as well. So awesome bike. This is my quick overview. And I've got to get my dog before he runs off. Come here, you little bugger. He finds a smell and goes to chase it into the forest. Good boy.